How important is a will to an estate when somebody passes away? What is a self-proving will? Is a self-proving will better than what we would call a normal will? What's the difference between the two? What is a normal will? We'll talk about those and a couple other things right after this. Hello and welcome. Our topic today is about how important is a will and what is a self-proving will. A will is very, very, very important when somebody passes away. Basically, what happens when somebody passes away is a will needs to be found as quickly as possible and submitted to the court, and they will certify the will to be true, and if so, then the will takes over and the property or the possessions get determined by the will. For example, if cousin Janie gets the 1955 Chevy Bel Air, then she gets the 1955 Chevy Bel Air. If there is no will, well, first off, let me tell you that if a will is found, it needs to be recorded into the local court within 10 days. And a lot of people don't know that. They find the will and they go, okay, we found a will, we've got other things to worry about, we won't really, we'll just set that aside, we've got it now. So that, now the crisis is over, we found the will, we're okay, let's worry about, the funeral preparations and all these other things. Unfortunately, in the state of Florida, you have to get that document recorded in the county court, state court, within 10 days. So that's very, very important. If you don't find a will, it's called intestate, which means without a will. And then probate will kick in, especially if the estate has over $75,000 worth of non-exempt assets. For example, an exempt asset would be a homesteaded house. But if you have a non-homesteaded house, that's not going to be counted as non-exempt. So the nice thing about a homesteaded house is it could be worth $5 million and it won't matter as long as it's homesteaded. It won't count towards that $75,000. So what is a self-proving will? And what makes it different than just a normal will? Well, a normal will that most people think about is, it just has I, John Smith, do bequeath or leave to my son, this baseball card collection, and I leave to my daughter my 1955 Chevy Bel Air, and to my cousin Jean I leave X. So that's it, and it just has a signature, and that's basically it. A self-proving will goes well beyond that, and it will have witnesses. It will be signed in front of notaries. The witnesses will prove, as part of the notarizing process, they will provide ID to prove that they are who they say they are, and this makes the document self-proving, meaning that it's been notarized, that's been brought before a court official, a notary, and they have said, yes, this witness, I've seen their ID, or I personally know this person, and they are who they say they are, and they are witnessing or attesting that this will is true and accurate. And once you have that, it makes the process so much easier because it's a legal document. There's no checking up on who signed it, and if it's valid, it's very obvious that it's valid because it's been notarized. So that's a self-proving will, and it goes a lot further than just a will that's just been signed by Uncle John. I probably should have put this at the beginning, but I would like to give credit to where this idea for this video came from, and that is from Miss Lauren Merritt. She is an attorney in the Panhandle part of the state of Florida, as we in the South Florida area call it, LA, Lower Alabama, and she specializes in probate and in guardian ad litem. And that's a very, very important field when you're dealing with children. It makes sure that children are taken care of. So that's her specialties up there. And unfortunately, she's not down in my area, but anybody up in that area. And she also covers up into LA, Lower Alabama. And those are her specialties. And I highly recommend using her services if you're up that way. Well, that's it for this week's video. Short and sweet. Hopefully it was very helpful and informative to you, and that you'll want to check out other videos. And if there's anything at all that I can do to help you, please don't hesitate to email or call me or text me. Call and text usually get the fastest response. My email's not as fast from Gmail, not sure why, but obviously calls and texts get to me super fast. So, but in any way you want to choose to contact me, I'm here for you to help you in any way that I can. And until next week, stay safe and stay healthy.